I think every person has that creative urge. They want to make something. Probably a search of immortality, right? I get up in the morning and, oh, I'm alive. Now, what did I do? What do I do? Oh, I'm an artist, so I make things. That's how my day starts. So a great deal is just going through the form, right? Basically, anything well done is good. It's not the end, it's the process. That's all it is. And in a way, I'm challenging myself, right? What can I do in my lifetime, right? And the next thought is, if I don't do it, such a thing will never be in existence. That's what keeps me going.
We talk a lot about Hanalima, the craft of the hands, but art is equally about the craft of the mind, the concept of the art, and then how you manifest it. We have master artists, we have emerging artists, we have artists that span the gamut, both in age and experience. And the market are all ways which we celebrate the visual arts community in all its manifestations. It's all encompassed, it's all being created by our Native Hawaiian artists. And I think I want people to leave with this amazing experience that they didn't realize the depth and breadth and diversity of our Hawaiian arts community. I hope that they really leave with this sense that I can do anything.
My name is Gelare Koi, and I'm owner of 39 Hotel in Chinatown. I try to run the business creatively, and I have some amazing people that I work with who are all my best friends, and we're like a small family. We just knew what we wanted to do, and so everything that we did just kind of fell into place, and it's really been very, very magical in terms of how well everything has come together and how the response has been phenomenal, you know. So, you know, we constantly try to change it and make it new. We like to reinvent ourselves. We like, you know, every month the exhibit changes, so the whole space changes with it. And for me, the creative expression of the artist, whatever it may be, is the most important thing. And we're just here to help that creative expression to present itself in the best possible way within our means, you know.
Well, my name is Nancy Bannock, and I'm a journalist. Was started out as a newspaper reporter and ended up as a magazine editor, and I got very turned on through all my journalistic efforts into historic preservation and dealing with architecture. So I did a lot of wandering around this part of town. It was part of the history of all the different people who lived here, different ethnic groups who came in. It was the area of first settlement for immigrants when they moved, if they either came directly in some cases or also moved off plantations to come into town. They generally tended to settle in this part of town. You just don't do away with all that and put up a bunch of 20th century high-rise buildings or something like that. You know, it just destroys everything. Well, I would hope that we would get people who cared enough about something, you know, to get in there and make themselves heard and fight for it. The only problem now will be whether businesses can succeed, and it looks to me as if they are, or will more and more succeed.
I'm Tom Hollowak, and I'm the manager of Poliku Theater at Windward Community College. Poliku Theater is really the newest performance venue in the state of Hawaii. It's a state-of-the-art 300-seat theater, and it was built on the campus of Windward Community College in Kaneohe. Windward Community College takes the word community very seriously. So what we have is a state-of-the-art facility that allows us to not only present programs for the community to come see, but it also provides a professional quality facility for community groups to come in and use. It's important because we become a community center. Yes, you can sit at home in front of the TV, or you can go to the movie and you can watch somebody and you can be touched, very touched emotionally, and yet there's something that's completely different about watching another human being just a few feet away from you express emotion. Live theater is still the best and only place that you're going to get that.
My name is Moana Isley, and the one passion in my life is making Hawaiian kapa. All I want to do is something that's Hawaiian. When I started out in 1978, that's when the Hawaiian Renaissance was upon us. And luckily, this kapa making was, I think, part of that Renaissance. And at that time, you know, there wasn't Hawaiian designs, I'm telling you. You could find them, but you had to go to the Bishop Museum. Now, I can visually see kapa things out there. And to me, it's not just a nice mu'u with a kapa design. There's a lot of stuff behind that design, and a lot of stuff behind that whole process that, you know, I'm hoping that people get a chance to know about.
My name is James Ganeko, and I'm a musician. See, my main instrument is drums, but I always wanted to play guitar in a surf band. Started about 3 years ago. Just call up some friends. It was more just fun, get together once a week and just play. You see, I'm a frustrated guitar player, so, you know, I get to play guitar, that's one thing, but, you know, I grew up listening to the Ventures. You know, you just have to respect the music, and there's times when I swear, you know, where I would be playing, and I swear my hand be moving by itself. That's the feel, that kind of feeling. You know, I would think this is good. You know, it feels good. I look forward to every Sunday when we rehearse all the gigs. It's not work for me. It's really fun.
My name is Patrick Horimoto. The art or the craft that I do is Ia basketry. It's a traditional form of Hawaiian weaving. Ia is a plant. It's a vine of sorts that grows in wet forests. It grows up into the trees and sends down long woody aerial roots. It's those aerial roots that we collect and process to do the weaving. The weave, the technique is very important, and the material is of absolute importance. You can weave the technique with anything and everything, but Ia basketry, you've got to use Ia. There's really no substitute. I've not been able to find anything that works as a good substitute. My goal is to rediscover and perpetuate the old techniques. I'm trying to pick it up at the point at which it was lost, which was probably close to about 200 years ago. My basketry is really my legacy.